go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I am driving my T92 Tier 10 American artillery and we are fighting a battle on the fields of Malinovka. Whenever I play on Malinovka, I really like Malinovka. It's one of the good old maps. Before I didn't like it, but now it's epic. Anyway, on this map I tend to go over to the A line. I like to position myself up in like A4, A5 because there I have a better chance of hitting behind the buildings on the south side, and also there's a short range to hit the stuff up on the hill. That can be both a good thing or a bad thing.
That was close.
Trying to get this Jagdpanzer 100, miss him a little bit. I could have aimed a little bit more to the left, but then I also would have risked hitting the roof of the building and not damaging him at all. So, and I also try to pay attention to what's going on the flank if I need to change my focus. So I hold my my right key on the mouse, and by doing so I can move around and see what's going on without having to re-aim. I feel this Jagdpanzer 100 is a important target to get rid of. It's hard for the rest of my team to kill him, even though they managed to hit him through the window. So it's important for me to work down his hit points, to basically nerf him. And that's another thing about when you play artillery. It's not about the kills. I feel a lot of the time it can be a good thing to just, at least if there are multiple targets, take a little bit of their hit points with every shot. We got him there. I think we splashed that Borsig that was positioned over there as well. He wasn't spotted, but I'm pretty sure he was there. So at least when I play my French artillery with the multiple shots, I hang on. So what I did just I thought I was gonna aim down at the right flank, but then I realized hill is more important, so I went to shoot on the hill to support those guys. So what I was on about is when I'm in my French tank,
That was close.
I track him. There's like do assistant damage as well. Anyway, in my in my French Titan artillery, if there's more tanks present, I tend to sometimes deal a little bit damage to several targets instead of just focusing on one. Because every time you hit someone, they will get more insecure. For example, if you take 500 hit points off a tank, he will be not so high on himself. Aiming for this T34. Nice hot shot on him. So we're up to 2,800 damage so far. Could be it's an okay result for a game actually. T34 congratulates me with a nice shot. It was just an okay shot, but I'll say thank you. And the thing I like about this very game is that my team is not extremely good, so I'm able to do a lot of shooting. The enemy team is not too good, pretty much the same, so I can keep myself busy, do a lot of shooting, get a lot of damage done. So this is a perfect matchup. And boom, a direct hit on the side of the Jag Tiger, taking the whole of him out. 1725 damage. So we're up to 4500. It's a very good result of the game. But we are not done yet. There's lots of enemies yet to punish. By now you can see I'm going further up the A line. That is because now the entirety of the northwest side of the map is secure. So I can get better shots in behind the buildings. That's why I move closer to the hill. But when I'm loaded, I stop and aim. We have a nice T49 going further up to spot. Position himself in the bushes in F5. It's very nice. Then we have mediums and heavy pushing down the 0 line into the magic forest. A little bit silent for a minute now before any spots. I would really like to move a bit more over to like the C9 area, maybe C0, to get a better angle on these buildings. Looking back on it now, it's obvious that I should have done a blind shot. You can see I don't aim for these guys because I'm not sure if they will be spotted for long enough for me to be able to reload. But I mean to reposition my aim, as it takes quite a lot of time to aim in this artillery. And very nice splash damage shot there on the Type 4 Heavy, doing 660 damage. And now I can reload and move over to let's see where I go, C9 area I think. And then I will be able to have very, very high chance of hitting whatever is hiding behind those buildings in J5 area.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. If you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle.
And if you have a good artillery on your team and you're not sure about the situation, like now it's a bit static, this situation, just keep calm and try to let the artillery do the heavy lifting.
That was close.
Unfortunately, even though I had a perfectly aimed there, I did miss him. Unfortunate in such a good game with such a large amount of good RNG. There's always some bad RNG. So I'm making my way closer to the red line. Now it's pretty much perfect, can't be more perfect aiming than this. So I pull my aim over to just so it goes clear the building, so I know I don't have to reset my aim in case they go around the buildings or whatever. So I can pretty much cover the entirety of the base. A very nice hit on the Type 4 Heavy there. Nerfing him by every shot. And even though we are dominating this map, it's kind of hard for my team to push on without risking themselves. Maybe the guys here on the Conqueror and the IS-3 and the J-Tiger, they could have pushed without any major problems and probably killed whatever is there. But it's good for me that they don't. So you could see I had to aim there for the medium tank even though he wasn't low health. I don't like to aim for low health vehicles, but if you have to, you have to. I tried to blind fire on the Type and my shell goes way too far. Maybe I splashed him a little bit if I'm lucky, but a miss. So that's unfortunate. It was more or less a guaranteed kill. There is that Borsig. First time it's been spotted since the beginning of the battle, but you could see it was on half health, so I probably hit him when I was going for the Jagdpanzer E100. And let me just stop you there for a little bit. Not sure if you noticed, but just behind this Leopard there was a tracer from an artillery. So now I know there is an artillery situated at this location along with the Leopard. And the Leopard does not seem to move. He started to move a little bit there, but I'm taking my chance that I will be able to damage at least the artillery and maybe him as well. And there you could see another tracer, so the artillery moved a little bit. Maybe indicating that the Leopard wasn't there anymore. And yeah, you can see him spotted there, so unfortunately he moved. You can see them hogging those sides of the buildings thinking they are in arty cover, but in reality they are just making it very easy for me. If my shots go where I aim them to, that's a different story. And even though these rounds have like immense splash range, these gold shells have with an 11-meter range. If I hit on the edges of the aiming circle furthest from the center point, I will not splash them even with gold shells. At this point I hope my team doesn't kill this prototype and the Leopard, because that would give me what's this called, Bombardier medal for killing 2 vehicles with a single shot. But my team is getting more aggressive now, so, and the Leopard is moving away, so there goes the chance of a Bombardier medal. And now the friendly I-7 invites me to platoon, so I kindly accept, so we can get the maybe he is doing a mission that he needs damage, so I always accept invites from random people in game to help on their missions. And we will get the Brother in Arms medal as well, so that's very nice. And I always make sure to press my reload button, the F8, to let my team know how much reload I've got. And you can see me, I wanted to go for the prototype because he had more hit points than the artillery. But anyway, this was the end of the battle with 30 seconds left on the clock. And we did quite a bit. We got 5 kills, and from what we can see I did 6,699 damage, but we know I hit some blind shots, so it'll be interesting to see how much we really get. So let's take a look. Okay there people, we had an amazing game there. We picked up our mastery badge. I did have it from before, but got another one. That's very nice. The bruiser and the fighter, and of course high caliber and brothers in arms, since we platooned up with that guy, and the gauze medal. Very nice indeed. And we did a lot of critical hits. At least of that Jag Tiger we hit flush on the side. Took almost out everything. And this Borsig, I think we hit him blind in the beginning of the battle, while I was aiming for the Jagdpan's E100. So we hit him for quite a bit, and then in the end there, I think we hit the Bat artillery blind before we killed him, and also the Leopard, I believe. We hit blind at the same time as the Bat Shed. And yeah, this guy on the hill, we dealt some good damage to him, and then we tracked him, so we got 833 tracking damage as well. So that is very welcome. 2050 to the type. So yeah, so we did a total of 8,068 damage. That is an exceptional amount of damage. Top on experience. So what this means is that if I was on my SPG 15 mission, I would have completed it, as the mission conditions are on the War Guards to finish top on the list of both experience and damage cost for both of the teams, and survive the battle because at least 3,000 of damage. But unfortunately I am on the SPG 10 mission, the stupidest mission of all, to destroy 2 enemy SPGs that has not been spotted. So yeah, very healthy game. And we actually made quite a lot of the credits, so we only lost 14,000, even though we only fired gold ammunition. So very good. And 1658 experiences. That is actually the maximum that I have ever received in this artillery, even though it's not that much experience, but as you know, you don't get a lot of experience in artillery after they nerfed the experience income of it. That is quite a few years ago though. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this replay, please consider to subscribe if you're interested in more artillery play. Thank you.